Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to some Long Dark. Hi, how y'all doing out there? Hope you're having a great day. We are going to get back into our 50 days in every zone challenge. We're on day 128. Mama Dragon, hello. We're on day 128 in Pleasant Valley. We have about, 22 days left to go in Pleasant Valley now. Let's check the calendar just to make sure. Yeah, we got 29, so we have 11 days left in Pleasant Valley. We've pretty much been all over this zone. So there's not a lot left we haven't been, in the zone as far as like places to go and things to do and things to see. But we still need to survive. We need to make sure we got our food situated. We need to make sure we have our supplies sort of ready to go. Because after this, we are going to be going to Coastal Highway and living there for 50 days before we go to Desolation Point to finally craft our stuff. Oh yeah, we got a couple of deer over there that we need to go get. Yep. And it looks like we got a couple rabbits here, too. So we need to go harvest our deer up. We need to get our rabbits taken care of. I think I might just grab these guys if I can pick them up. There we go. Hit boxes on them are really poor. We're just going to bring these guys back here and drop them off at the barn. There we go. Yeah, because when we finished up last time, we had ran some hey, Alice, how you doing, buddy? We had run a few deer into some wolves. Well, we sort of suckered the wolves into killing the deer for us, and now we need to go get them. I hope you're having a wonderful day as well, Hallis. Ooh, there's cattails down here. How did we miss these? Hold up. Mrs. Honeypot, hello, hello. Teacup.
Need to find some place to escape this
cold. Teacup. You're here for a quick question. Well, ask away, Mrs. Honeypot. I hope you're having a good one, by the way. Now let's see. I think the deer were down here. Am I online over the weekend? I'm working 3 10s. I'm working a 10 tonight, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so I'm not going to be online a whole lot now. I may be on for a couple hours one day or so. But yeah, unfortunately, streaming has taken a backseat to real life. So I wasn't making enough streaming, and so I had to give that up. And I'm now doing my full-time job. And the weekends are really busy. So, yep, gotta pay the bills. Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, I may be on for a couple hours, but if I am, it'll be between basically noon and 3 my time, which is about an hour and a half from now is when it would start. Now let's see. I think this guy, yeah, that guy has all his meat on him. Good. We'll light a fire up here and start harvesting him. Yeah, so unfortunately, weekends are a really busy time, and I don't get those off. Build a fire there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I need to light a torch. But yeah, I wish I had more time, but unfortunately not. That's kind of 9 p.m. for you, yeah. That's the only time that I'll really be on. Because I work, let's see, so I work 6 to 4:30 in the morning. So I sleep till about noon. I get home about 5:30. I sleep till noon. And then I get up, and about 3 hours later, I have to head back into work. I don't know if we have enough wood for this. Did I not grab enough wood? I don't think I grabbed enough wood. I don't think I have enough wood for this. It's still a -1. It's still a -1. But, yeah, I'm trying to stream a little bit more during the week, but the streaming is just kind of like whenever I can fit it in. There we go. And let's see about breaking a couple torches down here. Oh, I have some crappy torches on me. Nice. There we go. We'll break that down. I have an early shift tomorrow, but next week I don't have a bedtime, so I hope I can catch a stream. Well, I hope you can too. I hope you can as well. I usually try to start about noonish my time. Today, I actually had yesterday off, but I had a dentist appointment and a whole bunch of other stuff I needed to deal with yesterday. So I wasn't able to stream yesterday. But today I got until about 6 o'clock, and then I got to get going because I got to go over to my mom's and help her out. I'm kind of taking care of my mom right now too, which is kind of like made things a little bit more busy than they were before. So let's heat up a birch bark tea. And let's do a little bit water. All right, we'll have a good wind down. She's okay. She's just getting old. I mean, you know, she's just getting old. But I mean, she's doing okay for somebody who's, you know, 82. All right, let's get a little. Let's actually, you know what? Let's not do the water. Let's just get some. Let's get some meat off this guy. We got the tea on us. All right, goodbye, Mrs. Honeypot. Thank you for coming by. Much love, my dear. Say hello to Mr. Lemon Tree for us. All right, let's get some venison on this. I know there's another deer around here somewhere. I just can't remember where it is. All right, let's get a little more meat off him. We'll probably get a little cold doing this, but not too bad. Oh, I can't even lay it down there. That's how crappy this ground is. Why'd they have to kill them on a hill? Damn wolves killing things on hills. Have any big teas left? Yeah, let's drop a couple of these. Drink that one down. That one is hot. We got 13 minutes left on that. 15 minutes there. That'll be perfect. We'll have 2 more honks to honk some big old meat. Then we need to go find some more wood. Hey, Scorpura, hello, hello. Honka honka burning meat, I know. Alright, let's drink that down too, get a little more warm up. Oh, I didn't drink down as much as I wanted. And I can't drink down anymore. Okay, that's great. Let's do another couple kilos. This will get our larder quite full, which is nice. There we go, get those down. Alright, we'll throw the other ones in here. Do I have any hot teas on me still? That's cold now. That's still hot. Let's drink this down a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Hey, Bavella. Hello, hello. What's up? Hope you're doing good. We're streaming a little bit early today. I only got till 6 tonight, so we got about... Oh my goodness gracious. There's Kimiota. How you doing, buddy? How's it going? Get rid of that fat. I wish there was a way just to tell it not to harvest the fat. Boys and girls, thank you so much for coming by. Kimiota, thank you so much for the raid there. Come on, little fire, exactly. Thank you for the follow their social phobia, appreciate that. Go check out Kimiota, everybody. You probably know who he is. We call him Kimiota. How you doing, buddy? I hope everything's going good and the Long Dark has been treating you well. It's been a little while since I played last because I was doing the alpha or the version 2.0 weekend for 7 Days to Die. So I was playing a bunch of that. We're gonna play some more of that today as well, but I wanted to get back into the Long Dark and finish up some of our time here in Pleasant Valley. We're spending 50 days in every zone. And so far we've done our 50 days in Ash Canyon and our 50 days in Timberwolf Mountain. We now have 50 days to spend here in Pleasant Valley. And then we will be moving on to Coastal Highway and finally on to Desolation Point after that. The only real rules is that we always have to move to an adjacent zone or a zone that is, a zone that is adjacent either by direct adjacency or by adjacency of a zone that we've already been through. And we have to then live there for 50 days. So from here, we could go to Black Rock, Mystery Lake, or Coastal Highway. But we're going to go to Coastal because then we can go to Desolation Point. We can actually do our forge run. It'll be after day 200, but we'll finally get a forge run done. And then we'll probably travel back through Coastal and Pleasant Valley and go to Black Rock. Spend our 50 days there, then go on to Mystery Lake, go on to Forlorn Muskeg, then we might actually go Mystery Lake and then Bleak Inlet. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Probably do Mystery Lake, then Bleak Inlet, then into Forlorn, Mountain Town, and Hush River Valley, and then we'll go into Broken Railroad, and at that point, we'll actually be able to transfer over into the other regions and do those. Now, with the trader being involved now, I am going to allow myself to travel to Coastal Highway with a specific purpose of dropping off stuff for him, but that's going to be it. We won't be able to actually stay in Coastal, we can't just live more in Coastal Highway. It's just to drop stuff off and pick stuff up and be gone. But that's so we can progress the trader quest. All right, we got that down. I know there's another. Yeah, there's our other deer corpse right there. Okay, so we gotta get wood and come back here. Okay, so let's grab our cooking skillet and that. Got an hour and 43 on the fire. Let's grab the deer hide. I don't really need the guts, but I definitely need the hide. But yeah, so, and the other rule is that when we transfer from zone to zone, we can only carry up to our maximum carry weight, without being over encumbered. So right now, that's 40. We can go up to 40 without being over encumbered, and so we'll have to figure out what we're taking with us from zone to zone and not over encumber ourselves. which makes it interesting. And then anything we leave behind in a zone, we can't touch anymore. So if we travel back through Pleasant Valley here, we can't pick up anything that we've left behind. We can pick up sticks that we find on the ground to make a fire, and we can pick up, that's it. And we can kill animals once we go back through a zone. But any food, supplies, whatever it is we leave behind, we can't actually touch until we're completely done with the challenge, which is going to be 700 and some odd days. So it'll be a long time. Now, when we do hit the new zone, when we hit Forsaken Airfield, what we're going to do is we're going to spend our 50 days in Forsaken Airfield, and then we're going to go back into Pleasant Valley, Hush River, and Bleak Inlet, do the 3 bunkers there, finish up the bunker in Forsaken Airfield, and then we can go to Zone of Contamination and live 50 days there. That way we can do the quest there as well. And then after that, we'll go to Sundered Pass and finish up the quest there and finish our last 50 days there. So, I don't know if I actually have wood here or not. I am unsure. There we go. Let's go see. I don't know if I left wood and stuff behind here or not. Doesn't appear so. There's a book. I have a book already, though, don't I? Do I not have a book? Okay, I'll take a book. Just to light a fire. Got some water. Got my salt. Tylea with a 62 months. Yeah, we can break some stuff down here probably. Alan over on the YouTube side. Hello, hello. Thank you, Tylea, for the 62. The 62 months there. Appreciate that very, very much. Hope you're having a fabulous day.
Silent Singer just resubscribed for 62 months.
Alright, let's, so I don't think I can bleed. Oh, I can break those down with my hands. That's not a very good use of it, though. Let's go down and see what there's in the basement. Because there's probably boxes down here if I left any. I don't know if there's any more down here or not. I may have... Nope, I got one more box down here. And that is pretty much it. I got one more box down here, and that's it. That box is like clipping. I love how stuff clips like that. Let's grab you out of there. Set you up here. Oh, that doesn't actually right itself. Interesting. It'll only stand up on its side. Huh. That's interesting. Alrighty. I guess we can break this box down. Might as well put our torch out because it ain't gonna last anyway. Little mini vacay for Juneteenth holiday. Very nice. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's just break the chair down, and then we can go ahead and go upstairs. Actually, we'll probably break one more chair down. Beautiful. We do need to drink some water. Gonna kick back today. Nice. I have till about 6 tonight, and then I'm going into work later on. Hey, Rachel, and I gotta go over and help my mom tonight. So we got about another 2 hours of Long Dark to go. All right, let's just head upstairs. Oh, we need to get some food. We left all our food outside. Boinkity boink. We'll get some food here. How you doing, Rachel? Hope you're having a good one. Yum, yum. Then we have that other deer out there to go harvest tomorrow. Oh, I need to put my hide down. I forgot to do that. Let's get our hide down. Yeah. Forgot about that. We'll just drop it here in the foyer. Boink. I got 10 cured birch on me. That is so sweet. So much birch. How many zones are remaining? Oh, pretty much all of them. We've got so far we've knocked out Ash Canyon and Timberwolf Mountain. And we're in Pleasant Valley now for 29, almost 30 days. So we got about 20 days left in Pleasant Valley at the moment. I think I can take that chair with my hands. Yes, I can. There we go. Let's break the chair down to get us a little more tired. That's beautiful. So we got a lot of zones. We still have to. We're gonna finish up here and then go to Coastal Highway.
I need to lay down.
And then we will be doing our forge run after that. Let's get some sleep. There we go. But really, the first couple 100 days are the hardest, Alan, because we have no weapons, we got no tools other than the ones that we find. So we have no, we don't have a hatchet or a knife or bow and arrows or anything like that. So we're basically relying on the kindness of wolves to kill deer for us, and our trapping skills as well. Oh, can I get a Maglin's fire going? Yes, I can. Yay, Maglins. I like you, the Maglins. I don't know if this fire is going to last out here, though. It seems kind of windy right now. At least we can get one started. I guess that's good. Is it possible to find a rifle on Interloper? No, there are no weapons. No weapons on Interloper that you can find. Not even bows and arrows. Can't find bows and arrows, and you can't find tools. There we go. Let's go ahead and get a little drinkity poo down. Oh, Jesus criminy. Now, I don't know. I'm hoping the torch will last all the way over here so we can drop our stuff off. Oh, jeez. And maybe we'll have some rabbits up on the hill, too. That would be awesome. Then we could have some rabbit meat and deer meat here. Hey, Alex, how you doing? How's it going? You came to watch the stream until your game finishes downloading. What game are you downloading right now? Which game are you downloading at the moment? Well, it's good to be here as well, Rachel. Keeping an eye out for the bear. He likes to wander down here. I don't see him anywhere. That's good. Alright, let's check the hill here for some rabbits real quick. It looks like we got one or two up here. Resident Evil 2. Oh, very nice. I've never played the Resident Evil games. I've heard they're pretty good, though. There's a ptarmigan over here somewhere, too. Whoa! It's a rabbit apocalypse.
Something's gotta go.
Can I pick my snare up? Alright. Back to the barn. Literally, back to the barn. Grab my two frozen rabbits there. And in we go. We got birch and maple and guts all curing down here. Let's drop that deer hide here. What kind of fuel do I have now? I got 17. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, let's start the fire with the torch that we got a free torch from a Maglin, so this did not cost us a match, which is awesome. Got Resident Evil 2 for 10 bucks on Steam. That's a good deal. I mean, a game for 10 bucks is always a good one.
All right.
Unless it's a sucky game, but yeah. then it's not a good one. But yeah, I've been really enjoying the new update to 7 Days to Die as well. That's been really fun.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
I'm curious to see when because I'll have to revert back to version 1.3 to play Afterlife, to play our Progressive Nightmare in Afterlife, which we will be getting back to soon. We're probably gonna have a couple different 7 Days to Die series going on, because I got the Afterlife series that I want to at least get to like day 100, so everything is maxed out if we live that long. Because in Afterlife we're playing on permadeath. We are not playing on a forgiving mode for Afterlife. In the new update, we're playing on a forgiving mode, so we can die and nothing bad will happen to us. Let's go ahead and just use that to harvest it a little quicker, and it also gives us a little more meat. Oh man, I got something in my eye. I don't need the guts or the hides off these guys. I'm just gonna meat them out, and then throw them away. I know. How horrible of us. These rabbits sacrifice their lives for us, and we aren't even doing them the honor of cooking them up. I guess I could get a little bit of cooking going while we're while we're harvesting stuff. Let's see. 0 minutes. Okay. That didn't take long. I figure we might as well get that one done quick. 1 minute there as well. Alright, we got 21 minutes and 21 minutes. Perfect. That'll allow us to harvest up 2 more rabbits. I'm just gonna use... Yeah, I'll just use that. I noticed you have Dune on your wish list. Do you still want it? You know, I was looking at it because I thought it looked kind of cool, Tylea, but it's a group game. I probably at this point I don't have time to play anything that I have, let alone new games like that. So I wish I did, but I would have no time to play it right now. My son said he's having a good time playing it. And I may pick it up in the future, but right now I'm just kind of passing on any new stuff because I just ain't got the time. And it definitely looks like a game that you'd have to play with a group to have a lot of fun. My son has said it's way more fun with friends than it is by himself. He didn't say you couldn't play it by yourself. He just said it's way more fun to play it with other people. So it's a grindy game. Yeah, he was saying it has a little bit of grind to it. I honestly don't have time to grind. Ladies. But yeah, Dune's gotten good reviews so far. I mean, I've seen a few people who've said, you know, they just don't like the grind in it. I think that's the main complaint I've heard about, is just kind of the grind. But, you know, that's what MMOs usually are. I mean, they have grind to them. You gotta grind away. Gotta grind the work achievements before you grind the game achievements. Well, that's true, Hallis. That is very true. I gotta grind them work achievements. That's what I'm grinding right now. Okay, so those are all done rabbits. It was nice getting some fresh rabbit meat. I'm just eating all the little pieces. Yeah, not enough. Exactly, Janet. That's the biggest problem. Not enough hours in the day. Not enough hours in the day at all. And I wish there were more. I got 2 hours and 53 minutes left on that fire, too. That sucks. I built the fire up way too high. There's a bear right by us here. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Oh, Jesus Christ. And he smells us too. He's like, I know you're over there, sucker. Look at this. Look at this. I pick up one piece of animal fat. I just hold it. I just hold the animal fat. Actually, I just have to hold that. And he's like, hello. Nope, I'm not playing your game, sir. I'm not playing your game. Oh boy. Oh boy. No bears for me today, my friends. No, thank you. Let's get a little water going in both of these. We're just gonna do a little water here while we wait for Mr. Bear to disappear there. Torches would seem better when more time is on the fire. Oh yeah, I'll probably grab a few torches off of it. I want to go over and now see where the bear go. I think the bear like resets when we go inside the house. That is so weird because he was right there. He was right there. Alice, I was looking at something else and it scared the hell out of me. Yeah, I just wanted to get a little more water because I was getting a little low on water here. And then we'll grab some torches. Nope, I didn't want to do that. And we only got 2.59 liters, so that's good. We're down to 0.59. Alright, so we got a couple hours left on the fire here. We got an hour 45. Let's just grab some torches. We'll destroy some low torches. Take the fire down to about 23 minutes, and then we'll spend a few minutes destroying torches, and hopefully the weather will still be good enough for us to go get that other deer out there. Because that would be fantastic. Alright, let's look at our torches here. What do we got? We got that. I came out that door one time and the bear was right there practically in my face. I heard him, got back inside so fast that I was scared to come out for days. Well, that's why I always crouch going outside the doors like that, because the bear can be right outside there. And at least if you're crouched, you have a chance. If you're standing, he may be too close. He may just like automatically trigger and attack you, which would be no good. Be not fun at all. Makes for a very poor day for you. There we go. Anything under 30 is gone. All right, let's light her up and go. Let's see what if we got. Let's see if we got a bear out here. I hope he's not out here because I want to get over to that other deer. All right, I don't see him. Rabbit traps are all clear. Clear. Grab a few sticks on our way over, because why not? Yeah, you got to be really careful. That bear used to go down by the farmhouse, and he likes to come up by the barn now quite a bit. He's kind of been my constant companion at the barn, which I don't like. Not one bit. I liked him more when he was over by the farmhouse. Made me feel a lot better.
What a nice bear.
Aw, what a nice bear. I had to find the right button. Hopefully that other corpse is still over here. It should be. It's only 1 arrow down temps right now. It's not that bad. It's only -7. I like that. I guess it is getting later in the day, so. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool here today. Today here, it's supposed to be a high of 70 today, with chances of rain tomorrow and Saturday. So it's definitely on the cooling down side here in Oregon right now. At least in the Willamette Valley, the Willamette. Oh, I hear you, crows. I hear you. Grab a few more crowy feathers. There we go. I could do a mag lens, but I'm not going to. We're just going to do a regular torch fire. Remember, this fire was all lit with the mag lens fire that we did at the very beginning of the day, so we have not spent a match yet, which is really nice. It's so nice having the mag lens now, because although the weather here in Pleasant Valley gets really windy and nasty sometimes, you also get a lot of clear days, like we're having right now. So you also get a lot of days where the weather really is decent. I'm just going to do a ½ liter in each. Get about 3 kilos off them. Ow. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hi, kitty. Nice day in Florida. High is only 88. Very nice. Oh, the venison's getting moldy, baby. Get another 3 kilos off him. Because we got a fire right next to us, we're going to try to do this a little faster than we did it last time. Last time it was like, well, we got to make sure we don't get cold while doing the harvest, so we're going to, like, spread it out a little bit more. But with this, we can just harvest up what we want. 6 minutes, 6 minutes. 8 minutes, perfect. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty's just sitting up there staring at me. Cat's like, what are you doing down there, sucker? You need to go over there. Let's eat a little meat down. Yum, yum. Alright, we got 29 minutes on those. I think this will take us about 29 minutes. 27 minutes. Perfect. Perfection. So that's 3 deers worth of meat now that we have for the next couple weeks. Drop the fat there. Drop, that's the small raw piece. I'll drop that right there. Drop the big raw piece over there, and then drop these there. There we go. Make sure there's no animals around. That would be bad. Take the hide. Check our fire time. We got 52 minutes on the fire still, so that's good. All right. Now we're rocking and rolling. We're cooking with bacon grease. 21 minutes. Yeah, let's take one of the guts. Why not? I mean, we have the time, we might as well, right? another piece. Let's put a few more sticks on it. There we go. Get it kind of pumped up a little bit. We're gonna pump it up. Why is it starting with the ominous music? What's going on? Oh, did it blow my fire down? It did. Son of a biscuit. I can maybe nurse the fire through this.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. There we go. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? For what I can use gold nugget? No idea. Gold nuggets have no use in the game as of yet. I don't even think the trader takes gold nuggets. I've never found a use for them. Let's just put it that way. They were something that appeared in the game quite a while ago, Sandro. And we were speculating that it would be something that you would need to trade to the trade, use with the trader. But now the trader's out and he doesn't need them. So, don't know. It's a special Googa that you get to put in your house. And you get to look at it and go, ooh, it's a gold nugget. That's about it. But yeah, I have no idea what it's for. None whatsoever. I personally think it was something they added to the game thinking that it would be like the currency or something like that that you would use with the trader. But then it turned out to not be. How can I so easily carry all this weight? Well, I'm at 47 kilos right now, so we're very heavy. But I do have the well-fed bonus. Plus I have the technical backpack. So I can carry up to 40 kilos without being over-encumbered. And then I can carry up to 50 kilos before I don't have sprint any longer. So right now we're like 48 kilos. So we're at the upper reaches of where we can sprint at the moment. But well-fed is definitely worth it. I mean, that's why I try to stay well-fed from day one on. Because then by day 3 I have that extra 5 kilos. A little bit of extra health, which actually is being eaten up by our frostbite. But I have that little extra health, a little extra carry weight. And the carry weight is almost more important than the health, to be honest. I don't care so much about the health as I do the carry weight. But yes, that's how we carry so much. That's how I carry so much stuff. And then once we get the moose-eyed satchel, we'll be even rocking and rolling better. Oh, my torch just became ruined. Never mind. I was gonna light another torch. Congrats on the 6.66k subs. Yes, my subs are at 666 right now, boys and girls.
Power in the verse can stop me.
Adrian became a 29-month level bear. Message, woof, woof. Gotcha, just lost my well-fed bonus. Basically no food in sight. Oh no! There's nothing worse than that. Give me well-fed or give me death. That's what I say. I would rather die than not have it. I play the first time on Interloper so hard, I'm on day 8. Interloper is a different beast from the rest of the game, Sandro. It truly is. All the other gameplay modes, you think you're ready, but you're never quite ready for Interloper. And I don't care what all the expert players talk about, but Interloper's not easy. They may be like, oh, Interloper's too easy anymore, blah, blah, blah. But really, for most people, Interloper is a huge struggle, especially in the beginning. getting past getting past the first 10 to 15 days in Interloper
Getting dark out here.
is some of the hardest gameplay you'll probably ever have. Now, once you kind of figure out how to do it, it's not so bad. I mean, once you kind of get the routine down, you're kind of like, okay, I know what to look for now, but it is such a... Interloper diverges so much from how you play the rest of the game. You know, like on Stalker, Voyager, Pilgrim. It diverges so much from that it's really it's like a different wholly different game. And thank you, by the way, Midlight 1987, as well as Cool Genyo for the follows there. I appreciate that. But Hadrian, how you doing, buddy? How's it going, man? Took me about 50 hours of playing it until I learned how to stay alive. Yeah, well, you know, and Cool Gen, I think that's the neat thing about it. And also, you know, the thing I like about Long Dark, and I know it's something people complain about a lot, but one of the things I like about Long Dark is that it just kind of throws you into the deep end and goes, well, you can swim, you can sink, just live another day and you're doing good. and you know, and that's the thing, you just got to live that very next day. And if you've not checked out Hadrian before, go check out Hadrian over on the YouTube side.
Something soon.
Amazingly awesome streamer and good friend of the channel. Go give him some love. Well, BK's doesn't reach the YouTube side there, Hadrian. So I have to get on the YouTube and the Twitch side. My command is on the restream chat, so it goes to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So it'll trigger the command in both areas. Whereas BK's only triggers it here on Twitch. See what I did there? See what I did there, sir? Now that Hadrian actually has videos again. Yeah, well, hey, you know. Happens to all of us, man. I've been kind of slacking on the streaming here lately myself, so let's repair with our there we go. Travois, the Travois. I say a Travois, you say Travois. Oh. It's like Takei and Takai. And it's Takei because it rhymes with okay. Takai means expensive. Oh my. Alright, let's go ahead and go down here. Let's grab our food. Let's see if we can get oh, I forgot to put my hide and guts down. Gosh dang it. Oh, could we get another Magellan's fire going? That would be so freaking awesome. Can we get another one going? Yes. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Sure, if slacking means taking care of yourself and your mental health, yeah, you know, that's it. You know, there is slacking, Hadrian, but then there's real slacking. Slacking to me is just, you know, sitting around doing nothing else. Hashtag meat wagon. If they wanted to call it a travois, they shouldn't have surrendered in World War II. Hey now. Canada didn't surrender to anybody. Alright, take care, Hadrian. Have a good one, buddy.
I need to drop something.
Everybody go give Hadrian a sub over on YouTube. It's a French word. Well, of course it's a French word. Hey, you know what? The French were our first allies, so... What was that? What was that message I just got? That was weird. What's my highest day on Interloper? 827 days, I think. To be honest, Sandro, after a couple hundred days, it just becomes it does become very repetitive if you're not doing other things. Those first couple hundred days are the toughest you'll play. And there went my torch. Damn it! I was hoping the torch would last to the farmhouse, but it did not.
Can't feel my hands.
It did not last. Oh, well, that's okay. Let's drop our hide here, get that curing. Drop a couple guts here. Actually, I want to put these guts on the wall. These ones are all cured, right? Alright, let's get the guts up on the wall. Go in here. We'll place down our broom. Pick up our gut. Put it on the broom like that. There we go. Go back into there. Pick up the broom. Go over to the wall. Whoops. We'll go that way. We'll do it that way. There we go. And then pick up the broom. Yay! Yeah, Hinterland added the gas and I died in the gas. That was my fault. Look at all that maple and birch we have. Oh my god. And by the way, you can do that with pretty much anything. You can put it on the wall there. You can put most things on the wall. With a broom or a calendar works as well. I kind of like the broom a little bit better. I subscribe to Hadrian based on your recommendation. I would do, Hadrian is worthy of a sub. Go sub up to Hadrian. Go watch his Against All Odds series. He's a good content creator over there. Looks like we got a rabbit. Maybe more than one rabbit. Okay, we got a couple rabbits. Wait, is that a bear?
Stuff to carry.
Oh my god. The bear was right there. Oh! My heart just stopped. My heart literally just froze there for a second. That was super close. I was not expecting him to be there. God dang it. That bear is scary, man. Oh! Ah. Good lord. Dang. That's scary. Well, Sandro, I also have I have 7,000 plus hours playing this game, so I've had a few hours to get a little bit better. Now, my current record is at 696 days, and that guy's still alive. Yeah. But that was before the Tales from the Far Territory came around. Let's see. So how many rabbits have we trapped right now? We've snared 213. We're trying to get, this was our record last time we did this challenge. So we did this challenge a while ago. We did it, this guy who's at 696 days, that's actually our guy who did the challenge before.
Much more.
And he actually trapped 608 rabbits, or killed 608 rabbits, trapped 439, so. 25, I don't know who that is. I love it when you get phone calls from people you have no idea who they are. You have no idea who they are. You're like, what the heck is this? Oh, that's funny. It even routed it as a weird. It was sending it through. It was basically sending it through a proxy, because it was telling me one thing on the ID, and then you look at the number and it's giving you another place. That's hilarious. Yeah, I just ran from the bear there. I did not bother looking back. It's like I heard him behind me, and it's like, no, I'm not even gonna look. If he gets me, he gets me. If he gets me, he gets me. You don't want to look back. It's like that song said, don't look back, I heard you say. I don't need to cook that meat up right now. Oh, is that the clip of me? Wait, is that a bear?
Stuff to carry.
Is that a bear? Yes, it was. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, oh my god, it was right. Holy crap, that was crazy. Okay. Yeah, without a weapon, all you can do is run. There's nowhere to run to. That's all you can do. Alright, so we're 39 kilos right now. I guess I need to... I think I need to make a trip over to Thompson's Crossing at this point. I think we need to make a trip to Thompson's Crossing. And drop off some stuff. We have some guts. We got some hides. A whole bunch of birch and maple. We're not going to be able to take all this stuff with us to the next zone. But we're going to take as much as we can. Yeah, I was thinking jump the fence, but I remembered Will can't jump. Yeah. That's because white men can't jump, BK. You know, that's what it is. That's what it is. Oh, I need to call back about that. I have to get a root canal. Yay! For my tooth that broke. I went in and had my cleaning yesterday. Everything was fine. Everything was good. We had my cleaning yesterday, and oh, there's more rabbits up here now. Okay. Well, unfortunately, when I got down to this corner here, Janet, I was out of sprint, so I figured, well, I might as well look back at that point, because it's like he could, you know, I'm out of sprint anyway, so I'll see if he's running at me. That way, at least I can face my fear. And then I saw he had started walking again, so I was like, good. I think I got away from him. It is cold, cold, cold out there. I think I might just hang out in here for a minute. Yeah, usually when you hear that roar, it is all over. Usually when you hear that roar, it is all over. But luckily we got out of his aggro range pretty quick, so we got super lucky. All right, we got warmed up at least. Well, I got the point one time that it was not. Okay, the bear's all the way over there. He's heading the other direction. That's good. Oh, actually, he's walking right towards us right now. You son of a biscuit. All right, let's go. We're moving out. I'm going to grab a couple of these traps and take them with us. We'll leave like, you know what? We'll leave like 3 here. Because I really don't need, I have all this deer meat down here now. We really need the traps at Thompson's Crossing more than we need it here. So let's get down to Thompson's Crossing. I'm going to get a torch out just in case. I'm not going to light it, but just in case we need to, it's ready to go. Whew, okay. It's going to be a long, cold walk to Thompson's Crossing. We have a few rabbit traps already there, but I have a feeling that they've been there long enough now that the rabbits have probably, if they caught anything, at this point they've probably deteriorated to nothing. Now, the interesting thing about trapping rabbits is as long as you have the trap out there, it will trap the rabbit and give you credit for it, even if you don't go and harvest the rabbit or pick it up. So if you're just trying to get rabbit trapping going because you want to get the badge, just put out a bunch of rabbit traps. All you have to do is just catch rabbits in them. You don't even have to, like, pick up the rabbits or anything. It gives you a credit the moment the trap is going. Enjoying 7 days update, discovered something. The new spitter zombies flies cannot go through bars, but you can shoot through them. Yes. Actually, a lot. I've been noticing, BK, that a lot of gunshots clip through the spitters as well as the frozen dudes, the frost claws, and even some of the other zombies. I've been noticing that a lot of gunshots seem to clip through them. I don't know if they shrunk their hitbox or something, or if it's just a graphical glitch. I have no idea. But I'll shoot him in the head at close range, and it just doesn't do anything. There's no blood splatter. There's no indication they even took a hit. Hey, the goat, how you doing, buddy? Have a good lurk, BK. Now I'm wondering, did I leave some rabbit traps up by the cave over here? I can't remember if I did or not. I know I left some over by Thompson's Crossing. I don't want to go too close over to the picnic area though, because that's where the cougar is. The cougar's right there. I think up here by this cave we might have left a few things. We're right here at Contemplation Bridge. I'm actually going to map up here real quick. Because, yeah, there we go. Got us a little cold, but that's okay. It was worth it. I sort of wanted to see where we were in relation to the cougar. I honestly think we could probably go to the forest cave over here, but I don't think we could go much closer. I just don't want to incur the cougar's wrath because there's no getting away from the cougar. You can't run away from him. You can skinny up a cliff and get away from him, or drop over a cliff, but then he'll come right back and get you anyway. He's one of those pain in the butts. I'm pretty sure we already did the truck here, but I'm just gonna enter it again just to make sure. Yep, we did. Okay. Truck has already been cleared. Yeah, the cougar is just annoying, BK. It truly is. I left him on because I wanted the full experience. And once we get a bow and arrow, we'll actually try to kill the cougar in most of the zones that we go into from that point on, because it'll just be fun to do. It'll give us a challenge in each zone. It just kind of sucks that you basically have to, like, glitch the cougar with a fire. There's no way you can kill the cougar in one shot. It takes 3 to 4 arrows to kill him minimum. And so you have to build a fire and just kind of stand next to it and cheese the cougar the entire time. Because it's not like you can just line him up and shoot him and kill him in one shot. Which just kind of blows. It makes it a goofy, it makes it a very goofy mechanic. And it just doesn't make it very exciting to play with him. Now, what does make things exciting is when you have a power tower of things that you've crafted in your base. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that's our statue, boys and girls. That's our statue. We got our wolf statue on there. We got a little skull on the top. Right now we are 130 days in, so we have 19 days left to go here in Pleasant Valley. We rearranged it here a little bit. We made it look like we wanted it to. Is my heavy hammer in here? It is, okay. I'm gonna get the heavy hammer out. I'm gonna get the pry bar out. What are you doing, cat? Good God, I hear thump 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 thump. Cat just running around like a chicken with its head. What is going on? You weirdo? You know how cats see things that aren't there? It's so funny. He's like staring up at the ceiling. What are you chasing? He's just going batshit crazy over here. What is going on, dude? Are you okay? Strange ass cat. You weirdo. Alright, let's go. What time is it? We got a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and repair our hacksaw real quick. There we go. That got us warmed back up pretty good. Let's drink some water and let's go see if we got some rabbits out there. Oh, is that seriously? Is that a storm that just came in? It's yeah. Never mind. Never mind. How did I stack all that stuff up? I just went into here and just started placing things on top of other things. Let's add a plate. Let's add a plate to it. Oh, I can't. Hold on. I have to take my statue off of it. Let's grab the cup. It's the dish art, man. It's dish art. You just stack it up like that. I don't like the wooden spoon so much. Look at some more bowls. Oh, I can't stack that on top of the cup? Really? And then there's certain things you can't stack on top of other stuff. Yeah, that cup has a very bad hitbox. Let's put that cup in there. I think we can stack... Can we stack that on top of it? We might have to move the entire thing. We might have to get above it on the stage. Yes, this is what we do when we're really bored. There we go. So we just had to get up here a little further. Oh, can I not pick those up? Interesting. Those I can't pick up for some reason. I've reached Statuus Maximus. No, I have not. I will never reach Statuus Maximus. We will build till we can build no longer. So if I take that and put it up here. Yeah, see, that cup has no... There's like no top to that cup, unfortunately. That one just does not want to play nice. Oh, that's weird. That like went out on the spoon. Oh, that's what the heck? What the heck just happened there? Oh, that was so weird. Oh, so strange. There we go. Can I put a lit lantern at the very tippity top now? I don't think so, no. I was gonna try to get my wolf statue up there, but I don't think I can do it from here. Maybe if I bring it back over here, I could do it. Hey, when you're alone in the blizzard, that's what you do. You just play around with stuff. Yes. Yes. There we go. Wolf statue. Ho. Hey, BK, have some fun with 7 days, man. There we go. The twin tower of power there is set up and all in good shape now. Okay. So let's look in here. I do need to dump off the heavy hammer here. We'll drop that. We do have woodworking tools, which is nice. We'll also drop the toolkit. We got a bunch of carrots and a bunch of taters. I guess that's something. Oh, there's my sewing kits. I was wondering where my sewing kits were. I put them out here. Why not? Yeah, we like making little towers there, Janet. It makes us feel happy. It gives us something to do during the quiet apocalypse, you know? Because there's no faster killer in this game than boredom, so we have to keep ourselves mentally alert and aware. Alright, I do have 10 cattails in there, which is great. God, I have 22 birch, 142 feathers. I got burdock root. I got that. I could make another prepper's pie if I wanted to. I think I'm going to throw a little bit of cloth. Oh, I can't. There we go. Maybe another 10 cloth in there. There we go. 17 cloth in there. Look at all the deer hides. Actually, I do need to repair my deer skin boots. So let's grab that and a couple and a gut. Because we have so many deer skins, it's not like we're gonna use them all. So we might as well repair and get the repair skill ups. Might as well. I wish this storm would end so I could go out and put my traps down, and we may just have to wait till tomorrow. Which unfortunately means we'll have to eat some of our cattails, which kind of sucks. I was hoping to get some
place to rest.
Rabbit meat for the night, but no such lucko. I guess I could go and just try to gather my rabbit traps. It's a blizzard now for quite a while, so that means the wolves are all going to be despawned. I would have done this earlier, but the wolves wouldn't have been despawned yet. The meat curing, I mean, it's a good thing. You know, I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm not gonna make. I'd have to make a workbench to make it. It's a little beyond me right now, Bavella. I know I put rabbit traps out here somewhere, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Huh. I could have sworn I put rabbit traps out here. Oh well, we'll come find him tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, I just don't have the. I mean, it's more a matter of crafting it than anything, and I just don't have the will to do it right now. Maybe once we get, you know, a little further into the game, we're gonna keep the woodworking tools on us for sure. But once we get a little further, maybe I'll think about doing it. Oh man, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Wow, the cold that we're walking through is making me, you know, sneezy. That's what it is. But no, I think the meat curing box it's a cool thing to add into the game. We've been wanting something like that for a long time. Well, I can harvest fir and cedar, but it takes the hacksaw. And so it takes an hour and a half to harvest fir and cedar, which is a hell of a long time to harvest stuff. Did I just get lost in the woods? I think I just got lost in the woods, boys and girls. This could be bad. Yeah, we got a little turnaround. Here's the road, though. We're just gonna walk back down to the. We got turned around a little bit. This is why you don't go out during a blizzard, especially in Pleasant Valley. Because it gets really hard to get back home. So yeah, fir and cedar's not undoable, but the biggest problem I have right now is that to do it, I'd have to build a fire so I don't freeze to death in the hour and a half that it would take me to chop it down. So I'd be using up a lot of fuel to get more fuel. Well, to get something that I'm not going to burn for fuel. To get something that I'm then going to turn into a, you know, woodworking bench. So I think, let's see. Where's it at here? Meat curing box takes 10 fir and a furniture workbench, which takes 10 cedar. So I need 10 cedar, 10 fir, and I got enough salt, and I got the woodworking tools, so I could easily make it, but I need 10 cedar, 10 fir. Which right now I've been using a lot of my fuel just to cook up my meats that I have. So it's something where I could do it, I just have chosen not to. Ooh, excuse me. Hey, Jean-Cole, how you doing? Hello. Yeah, I'll eat down another one of those. We'll drink a little water. And then we'll get a little sleep. Perfect. Good Lord, the storm's still going on? Seriously, game?
Need water.
Yeah, you may need water, but I need you to not be storming outside. Because you suck. This is past time for a couple hours till it gets light out. Okay, it sounds like the storm might have passed. Maybe. We'll see. It's probably going to be really cold outside. Yes, the storm has passed. Nice. But it is still very windy out. Not so nice. I could have sworn I put some rabbit traps out here behind the church, but it may have been further down the hill. See if we can get a vantage point here. I thought I put some down over there where the rabbits spawn, but maybe I was hallucinating. Oh, jeez Louise, really? Seriously? I know there's a rabbit area around here.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Yeah, I know it is, buddy. Maybe I put him over by the cave. I think I might have put him over by the cave over there. Maybe that's what I did, is I did the cave instead.
I'm so cold. Warming up again.
See if we can get a Maglin's fire going. Yes, we can. Let's do it. That was wild. It did that little woo. It did a little, like, extra thing there. That was pretty cool. Come on, little fire. Come on, little fire. Like Kimio says, come on, little fire. Come on, little fire. Let's go. There we are. How cold is it right now? Negative 17. I don't think we can get warm enough with our sticks. Well, we could. There we go. Grab a few more sticks while we're here. Oh, that's a little out of the range. Okay, let's just go ahead and make a little fire. Yeah, or make a little water because we're a little low. And do we have a tea that we could heat up? Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, let's drink that for the pain. And then we can take a bandage for the left hand sprain. I hate both of those. Yeah, I think I was hallucinating. I don't think there's any rabbit traps out here. I mean, there's definitely rabbits over here. I don't think there's any rabbit traps.
My fingers feel numb.
I'm sorry, little feller. I'm sorry to your buddy, too. But I need some food. I think I must have put my rabbit traps over by that cave over there. This cave that's up over here. This cave right here. I think that's where I put my rabbit traps at. That must be where I put them at. No, not Mr. Hippity Hop. No, Mr. Hippity Hop. He's like a rabbit, or he's like a duck now. He goes. All right, we'll get that done, and then we'll get another. Oh nope, that's not the one I want. You go over there. Don't lie to the rabbit, you do not need food. Yes, I do. It's the rabbit or duck picture experiment. Do you see a rabbit or a duck? I see both. Alright, let's eat that down. Drink a hot tea down to a little bitty bite. Pick that up. Eat that rabbit down. Drink another hot tea to a little bitty bite. There we go. Grab our pot, grab that. Alright. I say we grab a little bit of wood, and then we head over to that cave, and we try to put our rabbit traps out around that cave. You see a big ink stain somebody should have cleaned up? Yeah. I just see an ink stain that's kind of messy, you know? Somebody should take care of that. It don't look so good. I mean, we do have all that meat back at the barn, so we could always just go back there and live for a while. By the way, there is a little fire pit down here if you ever want to build a fire and live outdoors. A little fire barrel right there. You just build a snow shelter by it. You can hibernate wherever you like. You're immune to CF. What is CF? Cold frost? What is a CF? I don't know what that is. Oh, cabin fever, yes. Yes, yeah, I am immune to it. I keep forgetting I am too. Five of 4 hours red? That's weird. That's weird how it puts that. Well, that's a book we can start a fire with. Grab a couple coal that we can start fires with too. Or that we can extend our fires with. Oh, stare at our beautiful statue for a while. Leave a liter of water here too. Boink, there we go. Alright, let's head over to that other. Let's head over to the cave over here. Because I think that's where our rabbit traps actually are. Now that I'm thinking about it. We'll pick up some sticks along the way too. There's lots of sticks out over here. I like that. I like that quite a bit. There's also wolves over here, and then there's a cougar who's a little further along the way. We don't want to run into the cougar for sure. The wolves, we can get it. We can get around the wolves. That's not a problem. But the cougar, yeah, that could be a problem. Grab another torch up. There we go. Lots of torch walking on this playthrough for sure. Yeah, right up here around this little, see that rock that's sort of there? Right past that is where our rabbit trap should sort of be. Oh, it's quite some time till I get to forge anything. At least another 50 days plus before we even get to Desolation Point. Although, really, once we go to Desolation Point, our first order of business is pretty much going to be Forge Run. Because we're going to take some materials with us to make bow and arrow, to make to make all that stuff, and we'll be able to get a bunch of metal fragments when we go there. So, yep, here's all of our traps all lined up. Most of them are broken at this point. Yeah, all of these had rabbits in them at some point. That one's not broken. That one's not broken. Yeah, these all had rabbits in them. There we go. I think that's it. That's all of our traps. We'll put those out here. Get inside the cave here and warm up a little bit. I don't even know if we need a fire right now. I mean, I guess we can always use one, but do we really need one? Well, you know what? Let's head back. Let's head back to the barn because we got food there. We're gonna make a trip back to the barn. We'll bring a little bit of food along with us, and that should jumpstart us in getting the food here. Now we could spend some time cutting some fur down here, because it's gonna take us. How long would it take us to do the fur limb? Yeah, see, it's gonna take us an hour and 30 minutes to do the fur limb here. Hour 30. We could build a fire though. Can we build a fire right in the middle here somewhere? No, of course we can't. We either have to build it up here, which would get us that fur, or we have to build it down here, which would get us that fur, but not that one. So we'd have to build two separate fires. I mean, we could do it. We have a little bit of coal, so we could do it. I think you have a slight case of OCD. No, not at all. Nope, I don't. No OCD here. None whatsoever. I just didn't want my traps from going into a tree. That would have been bad. Traps going into a tree is very bad. Well, we got a little bit of fur out of that. The other ones are just obnoxiously in bad spots. There used to be a trick you could do with fur. You could find a spot, like, in between where it would have no... Like, where it would be protected from the wind. It was pretty hilarious. See, like, this fur, we'd have to build a fire right in here to get this fur. And what's a good fur? Well, you know... How come you don't use an axe? Don't have an axe. Won't have an axe for another 60 days or so. In Interloper, you have to make your own axe, make your own knife, make your own bow, make your own arrows. You can't find them in the world anywhere, so... Unfortunately, we won't have those for a little while. Alright, then we can do one more fire close to this.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
60 days? Well, we have to spend at least 50 days in Coastal Highway. And we got another... We've got another 15 days or so here. So it's probably going to be more like 65 or 70 days before we get one. Now I'm almost starving. Let's go ahead and eat a rose hip, a ruined rose hip. A few of our cattails here, just to get some food in our belly. There we go. Now, what does it take to make a woodworking bench? See, now you're talking me into the furniture bench stuff. 10 cedar and woodworking tools. Okay. Let's grab some torches out of here. We're gonna head back to the barn. Yes, but yeah, it's because of the challenge. Yep, it's because of the challenge. That pretty much sucks not being able to have an axe at least. Well, yeah, you know, it makes the challenge a little more interesting for sure. It makes the challenge more interesting for sure, so. Not being able to have that axe and the axe and the knife, and the bow and the arrows for the first couple 100 days makes it very interesting. But hey, we got all of our other tools. We got the hacksaw, we got the bedroll, we got the lantern, the mag lens, fire striker, the lantern. We've got pretty much all the stuff we need to survive. It just makes survival a little bit rougher on us. I'm just going to eat that other pie. That'll give us a little more energy. There we go. See, now we have almost half our energy bar back. Which is fantastic. And it's only one arrow down temps right now, which is great. That'll make getting back over here to the barn a little bit easier. Although I should probably go drop the fur off at the Thompson's Crossing first, and then go back to the barn. Because we almost have enough fur now to make the woodworking table, which we need the woodworking table to make a meat curing box. Now, I'm not sure, can you take the meat curing box and carry it around, or is it pretty heavy? Is it something you basically build and leave in place? And there's some cedar right there. I would imagine it's probably something you build and leave in place, but that's just my guess. That's my guess. It's mega heavy. Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, it takes what, 8 kilos of salt or something to make it, so I had a feeling it probably would not be light. Let's put it that way. But hey, we have like 19 days left to go, so why not? Why not do it for a second? It's very heavy. Okay. I need to go take a quick potty break, boys and girls. I will be right back in just a moment. So hold on just a second, and I'll be right back. Let's just go up to the break screen there. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. You're saying it's very heavy. You can move it, but it's heavy. Use the sled. Yeah, well, Godby, I cannot use the sled to move things between zones. I'm not allowing myself to do that, because that to me seems a little cheaty to be able to move stuff between zones like that. So I'm not gonna allow myself to use the sled in between zone areas. I can only use what I can carry on my back when I go from zone to zone. So I can take the sled with me. That's not a problem. I just can't carry extra stuff, if that makes sense. Because otherwise I could just load the sled up. I could basically carry everything I wanted from zone to zone once I get the sled. And that just seemed a little OP. It sort of defeated the purpose of having the weight restriction in the first place. So I decided, yeah, I'm only going to carry what I can carry on my back as long as I'm not over encumbered. So it's a little windy out here today. Don't know if that's going to blow my torch out or not, but we do need to make it back to the barn so we can at least have some food. And then we can hole up at the barn for a few days, because right now we're on day 32. We got, oh, there goes my torch. We got 18 more days to go. I'll just get out a flare just in case we run into a wolf. We don't have any smelly stuff on us, so hopefully the wolves will leave us alone here on the road. I love how, I do like how you move faster on the roads than you do on snow. Hey, Jack Pistachio, how you doing? And Gobby, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good one. I take it the woodworking bench is pretty heavy as well. I would imagine, anyway. Farmer Marks, how's it going, buddy? Now that we're on Contemplation Bridge, let's contemplate things. Party question for Atheenon in chat. On regular Interloper, which starting location is the most difficult? I'd probably say the one I dislike the most is probably Blackrock. Although I heard now you can spawn in Zone of Contamination, although I've never had a spawn there myself. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of spawning in Blackrock. It's one of those where you just kind of want to loot and get the heck out of there as quick as you can and get to Timberwolf Mountain. Because spawning in Ash Canyon's not bad. Spawning in Forlorn Muskeg's not bad. Spawning in Ash Canyon's great, I think. Spawning in Timberwolf Mountain's not too bad. Spawning in Pleasant Valley's not bad either. Hush River Valley, of course, I love spawning in Hush River Valley. I always feel so awesome when I spawn in Hush River Valley. Actually, for this challenge, if we had spawned in Hush River Valley, we would have already made our forge run. Because we'd do 50 days in Hush River, 50 days in Milton, and boom, 50 days in Forlorn Muskeg, where we'd make our bow, our arrows, our knife, our hatchet. We'd have everything ready to go. Desolation Point, as long as you find matches. Yeah, that is true. Desolation Point doesn't have a ton of matches, so it does make it a little tougher. But yeah, Desolation Point's not one of my favorites personally. Although there is a lot early game, there is a lot of beachcombing you can do. But the biggest problem with Desolation Point and spawning there, and I'm not even talking about this challenge, but just in regular for spawning Desolation Point. Desolation Point is kind of a spawn, you loot it up, and you leave as fast as you can. But you hit all the loot spots to get stuff, even going into the cave to try to get a bedroll. But that's the hardest part, because there's not a lot of food in Desolation Point, and most importantly, there's no cattails. That's the biggest drawback of spawning in Desolation Point. In pretty much every other zone you spawn in the game, there's cattails you can grab. In Desolation Point, there's none. Even if there's not a lot of cattails, you can grab cattails in pretty much every other zone. Even when you spawn here in Pleasant Valley, there's quite a few cattails around the world that you can use and you can get. I was gonna eat all the rabbit meat, because why not? But yeah, Desolation Point, and then the other big problem with Desolation Point, if you don't get the bedroll in Desolation Point, getting out of Desolation Point becomes an issue as well, because if you spawn in Desolation Point, the closest that you have a bed in the lighthouse, and then your next closest actual indoor bed without a bedroll is on Misanthrope. Now, you do have some cars you can sleep in between the two, but on Interloper, you generally will have to have a fire going to sleep in those cars. You won't be able to just sleep in the cars. So Desolation Point has its own sort of challenges to it, for sure. And if I had a choice, I wouldn't spawn there myself. There's that damn bear again. But yeah, you definitely want to spawn in Desolation Point, loot Hibernia, loot the Riken, loot the... If you find matches and can make a fire, get some torches, go loot the cave, because you can use the torches to hold off the wolf, because sometimes the bedroll is inside the cave. And if you find matches as well and get torches, you want to go through the cave system that's in there as well. And then you want to loot up Hibernia, the Riken, the lighthouse, the church, and then finish by going up to Katie's Secluded Corner. Come down for loot the Katie's Secluded Corner, because you usually can find some stuff there. And there's usually a deer up there that you can eat as well. So you can spend a couple days in that zone just eating off the corpses and some of the food that you find. And then you want to get the hell out of there. Usually sleep in the lighthouse, and then the next day go up to the church, go down from the church. But there is now a wolf that patrols up by the church there, so that does make it a little more difficult. But you want to get out of that zone as fast as you can. Is there anything I want to do while we're here? Let's see. I could repair that up real quick, I guess. Okay. Ooh. That's a lot of bunnies. Do they ever despawn? No, the bunnies never. Well, those do. Yes, those will despawn after a certain amount of time. I just caught them all within a couple days of each other, Jack. So they'll all despawn about the same time. So yeah, I just lay them out, because it's like, hey, at least they can sort of warn the animals off. They can be like, hey, you come close to me, you're gonna be in trouble. Get a few more sticks here for breaking the torches down. That's at 44%. I think we have a good pry bar that we'll probably grab when we go back over there. Yeah, we're only at 30 kilos right now, which is kind of nice. We could actually grab that, We could actually grab the salt from the house and take it with us, which probably is not a bad idea. We'll need some water in the morning, but we got to cook up those rabbits as well. So we'll do all that tomorrow. Rabbit cooking and water making tomorrow morning, bright and early. Nice thing is we've done about 2 days without having to spend any matches, which is super awesome. Still not daytime out, but we are pretty well rested. We got a little bit of rest still to go. Ooh. Excuse me. My goodness gracious. All right, the guts are curing. The hides are curing. See if we get a Maglin's fire out here. I don't know if the weather's going to be nice enough.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
No, it's not. See, there he is right there. Look at him. Look at him there. He's just like, I'm coming for you, Atheenon. Coming for you, buddy. And I'm like, no! Start the fire with the revolver book, because we already read it. Come on, little fire. As Kibioda would say, come on, little fire. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and throw some sticks in there. A little reclaimed wood in there. A few more sticks. That should be enough. We do need to get some water made. Put you down. Put you down. We'll get water going in there. And we'll get rabbit going in there. There we go. Ooh. That got us pretty well hydrated. We'll just do a little more water. I don't know why I'm so yawny today. Must be that new group I heard about. Perfect. All right, now we got enough to do the last. Oh, that's a little 2-minute-er. I'll just eat him. There's a good one. Do a ½ liter. And let's get a little bit more water made here. An hour and 30 on it. Yeah, new group, Yanni. Yeah. It's a group now. It's a group. It's a group effort. He's no longer solo. Just kidding, he's still solo. I think of him as a group, though. Keep your head on a damn swivel around here, man. He's right there. Son of a biscuit. He's just like everywhere that I don't want him to be. Why can I not grab that rabbit carcass? Bye-bye, Mr. Bear. Oh, shoot, I gotta go all the way around the fence. Son of a biscuit. Okay. We made it. Jeez Louise, man. Tell ya. These little baby rabbits, but hey, they got some more meat on them for us. That stupid friggin' bear. Swear to God, if I had a bow and arrow, I would kill that bear so fast. Because he just keeps bugging me. He keeps interfering in my stuff. My stuff and things. He bothers me. He interrupts my zen. My calm. $17 there we go. 21 minutes, beautiful. 4 minutes, great. Love it. 22 minutes left on that. Go ahead and drop our rabbits and our meats out here. Yeah, see, these rabbits are slowly deteriorating. That one's at 10%. That one's at 36, 35. So they're slowly deteriorating out there. What you gonna do? Take a torch from there, because why not? I think it's too windy out there to have our torch going. I think, anyway. We'll see. It's getting windy. Yep, there goes the torch. Get a flare out. I just want to get to the farmhouse and grab my salt. Get a salt.
Can't feel my feet.
Shh. Your feet don't need to be felt, sir. Feet are overrated. You don't need them. Oh, of course, now the wind dies down. Now that I'm over here, the wind dies down. Of course it does. That's just how it goes. There's our 10 kilos. I know it's a lot to carry, but you're just going to have to learn to live with it. Grab one more book. There's a book that we can burn. I fixed all the cabinets in here, so I'm really happy about that. Nope. I've not been doing Long Dark lately. I just started doing a little bit more today. 7 Days to Die came out with their new update, so we've been mainly playing that. We're gonna actually play a little bit of that in about an hour or so. We'll play a little bit more 7 Days to Die. I just haven't honestly love my Kaya. I just have not had a lot of time to stream. My stream times have been rather haphazard and kind of not regular at all. Ugh. And this last weekend they came out with version 2.0, the Storms Brewing update for 7 Days to Die. So we've been kind of glomming onto that for a while. But we're gonna get a little long dark in here too, so. All right. So we got the rabbit meats now here. I'm gonna eat that up. I don't have any decoys. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's just a rabbit pie. I could eat that and get myself unencumbered. That'd probably be a good thing.
Wonder if I can drop any of this.
By the way, when I'm traveling from zone to zone, I can't like eat a pie and use that as an extra carry weight. That doesn't fly. All right, well, we're going to come back here. Let's go ahead and just sleep for an hour and get warmed back up. Actually, let's pass time until we're warm. There we go. All right. We's warmed up now. We're going to head back over to our cave over here. I always think of Kia when I see it, but...
Thank you! Thank you! I'll be here all week!
I always think of Kia, but I have to remember it's Kaya. And thank you for the biddy boo. I appreciate that. I try to remember some things, Kaya, but, you know. Wasn't Kaya a character in something as well? I think Kaya was a character in something. I forget what it was that Kaya was a character in. It's either a book or TV show. It is Kia. It is Kia. Okay. Kaya is something else. Kia. It's like the Kia. Okay, I had it right the first time. All right, well, there we go. It's a reference to a childhood dog. Aww. That's sweet. Little pupper poos. Now we were there. The cave is right up here. But the cougar's also over there too. I kind of want to see how close we can get before we hear him.
Can't feel my hands.
We are kind of playing a dangerous game right now. But then again, when is the long dark ever truly safe? There's Contemplation Bridge. This is our third location, Cross. This is number 3. We're only 130-ish days in, I think. That's a deer. Alright, so we're like right in there. So yeah, we're sort of on the corner of his territory right now. You'll find everything ruined in other locations. There will actually still be quite a bit of stuff. They've they've retuned some of the decay factors on things. Oh god, here comes a blizzard, I think. That's what it feels like anyway. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. But yeah, a lot of stuff will be ruined. We've found quite a few things already, though. Now, I know we can go to Pensive Pond, but I don't want to approach it from this side because we have to go right through the cougar territory. Hey, Eugene, how's it going? Have you heard the avalanche sound they added yet? No, I have not heard any avalanche sounds. There's a wolfie boy over there, though. Want to stay away from the wolfie if I can. I'm hoping that we find a few rabbits up here, but I don't know if we will. But I've not heard avalanche sounds, no. I know they've added a bunch of new visual and...
Zip it or I'll break your hip.
You know, back in my day, we didn't have avalanches. There was no snow. Now there's snow everywhere. It's like a damn ice age out there. You just got the update on Xbox. Nice. Well, don't let me hold you back from playing, Eugene. Go play. Have fun. Enjoy. Hey, Attila the Hun, thank you for the sub, my friend. Over on the YouTube side. Oh, look at that. We got some rabbits here. Looks like our traps have paid off a little bit. It looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 rabbits. That is awesome. Started getting some food stores built up over here.
This don't come in handy.
Oh, you played 10 hours today already? Oh my goodness.
Feels like a lot of gear.
That's good. It is a lot of gear. We got rabbits and all sorts of stuff on us. We got that salt on us too. Well, I think Xbox just got the update, Janet. I think Xbox just got the visual enhancement update. If I'm not mistaken. I guess I can harvest these guys before I get a fire started. Unless, of course... Can I do a Maglin's fire?
Never felt so cold
No.
in my life.
Okay, then never mind. Never mind. I think I had mine. Let's see. Hi, Janet. How are you? I see you lost your food bonus. Yeah, she lost her food bonus. That always sucks when you lose your food bonus. think I had mine because the train station, the floor was so white it looks just like daytime at night. That's wild. I know some stuff is a little weird as far as the visuals go in the game every once in a while. But I forgive it for that. These are all big boy rabbits. I think that's because we've never captured rabbits over here before, so these are all the big boys. So you can hear the avalanches in Sundered Pass. I would imagine you could hear them maybe in Hush River Valley as well, because there's lots of stuff like that there, and maybe some in Timberwolf Mountain. We were already here. We were already out of Timberwolf Mountain when the update dropped, so we didn't really have a chance to check it out there, but probably there's some avalanche sounds there as well, I would imagine. Well, I don't think there's a Maglin's chance. Nope, no Maglin's chance on that. Let's just check and see if there's any more rabbits caught. Does not look like it. Nope. I'm hoping it's fixed transfer pass as it wasn't rendering in the interior of the train station properly beforehand. Oh no, that's horrible. You couldn't get a train station to render at all? Even though I scream every time a bear gets me. And justifiably so, Anna. Bears getting us is never a good thing. The bears are always something to scream at when they get you. Either that or just yell out, "Teacup, teacup," and that'll hold them off a little bit. That'll make them not as mean. All right, we got a little fire going there. Throw a few sticks on it here. At least we got a little bit of rabbit meat to, you know. A little bit of rabbit meat here. Let's go by. That's time. I think that's calories.
I think I need to lay down.
Get the small ones done first. Got 5 big pieces left and 1 little piece left. As soon as it got to dusk, all the pictures and any items displayed turned black. Oh, that sucks. That would not be very fun. Drop these out here. There we go. The first of the rabbit apocalypse has occurred, my friends. Nope, no more rabbits out there. That's okay. We've got enough here that we can survive for a day or so. And then we will. Then we'll need to. We're gonna travel back to the crossroads because we got the salt on us. We need to drop off there. There we go. And since we've got time on the fire, we'll get a little more water going. Because it'll be nice to have a few extra liters of water here. Get a few more torches. There we go. Make one more little peek out here to see if we got anything in the traps. Nope, everything's good on the traps. Probably won't get anything till tomorrow anyway, but it's always good to check. Sometimes you step inside and do something, and that's the moment something gets trapped out there, so. Alrighty. Ooh, not quite dusk yet. Let's go ahead and just break down our torches a little bit. Get some torches broke down. We'll also get a, we'll also see if we need to repair anything. I think I'll take that 28% torch. We'll probably just break all these down. Even the 33. I mean, we do need torches, but we're using up the fancy ones first.
I'd lay down right here.
Oh, and yeah, just like I told you on Steam there, or on YouTube there, boys and girls, don't forget to hit that like button. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, too, if you haven't yet. All of it helps in the algorithm and, you know. It gets everything boosted up there. And now we have 6,666 subscribers to the channel. So we've hit the 6666 mark. Very cool. Yeah, let's go. All right, let's go ahead and get some sleep. Actually, let's grab a little bite to eat first. Get us a little bit fuller. See, we're sleeping next to the dead rabbits. That way, if the wolf does come in, he'll eat one of those instead of us. That's the plan, anyway. Don't know if it'll work out or not, but that's the plan. Whoa, it's really dark out there. Drink a little more water and then get a little more sleep. It is really dark out there. There's like no moon tonight at all. Rock and roll, 6666. Get a little rabbit in us. Yum, 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 yum. A little more water, and then we'll take a little rest for a second. It looks like the weather's changing out there. It may... Oh, it's actually cold in here right now. Yeah, it's actually really cold in here right now. Okay, it looks like the weather changed. It's now sunshiny out. We have a rabbit in a trap. That's good. I think we could probably make a Magdalene's fire, it looks like. And then we need to check our day count as well. We need to see where we stand day count-wise. Go ahead and harvest Rabbity Boy up here first. Not a big boy, but hey, you know what? Better than no boy at all. No boy, no. Alright. Go over here with the rest of the fun. Pick you up. Magdalene's? There we go. Magdalene's fire. Yeah, let's go. No match on that one. And hopefully the weather will stay decent enough outside that we can carry a torch over. Yeah, see this little flickering around the fire? I think that's a new animation. Check out rabbit and wolf stats too? What do you mean? What do you mean rabbit and wolf stats? I'm not sure what you mean there, Jack. Alright, there we go. Ah. Oh yeah. How many days we've been alive? Yep. And then I was gonna check how many. Then I can check how many wolves. Well, I haven't killed any wolves yet because I don't have a weapon. So I've killed zero wolves. Zero wolves. Yeah, we haven't killed any of them yet. I know you just want to lay down for a bit, but you're not gonna lay down right now. We're walking back to Thompson's Crossing to drop the salt off. No need to get salty about it, my friend. One thing we do need to do is we need to go up to the cave between here and Coastal Highway and gather the coal. That would not be a bad thing to do today. Go up there and get all that coal between here and Coastal Highway. We'd also get another stem as well. And then I just tweaked my wrist. That's always good. That always makes me very happy. All right, let's go ahead and get down here. We'll drop the salt off. We'll go up into the cave, grab the coal. Dropping the salt should put us at a pretty decent weight. We do like our bunnies, Janet. We do like our bunny rabbits. We like our bunny rabbits, and we like our dish art.
Might have to drop some gear.
See our beautiful dish art? The dish art is gorgeous, isn't it? Beautiful. It's simply phenomenal. Hey, Jupera, how you doing? Let's drop that. Bam! That went right down on the ground. There we go. Okay. Anything else I want to drop? Yeah, let's put a little. Let's get a couple more liters. Let's get another liter of water down here. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, that dish art is amazing, isn't it? Got 29 kilos of stuff in here, which is absolutely bananas. Absolutely bananas. Put those in there. I'm gonna put those in there too. Yeah, there's a better one of those in there. Let's go ahead and drop a few sticks. Light the torch off the torch. Dimitri, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good one as well. We need a few more cedar. Japera with the Twitch Prime Subaru for 40 months. Nope, I gotta stop at Coastal Highway, Eugene. No skipping over. No skipping over.
Just resubscribed for 40 months.
I know, it sounds like a good plan, right? But yeah, no skipping over. Nope, King, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Thought I heard the bear when I came out here. That scared the holy bejesus out of me again. The bears always scare the holy bejesus out of me this time of game. This stage of the game. Because I got nothing to do. I can't do anything to them. I can throw rocks and try to distract them, but... can't very well, like, attack them or anything.
Cold is making my head feel.
Because he'll just wreck my face. He'll wreck my face. Oh, I didn't check my days again. Okay, we're just going to stop here and check the days real quick. We're on day 133. We got 16 days left here. We've now killed 266 rabbits. 223 of those have been snared.
Cold.
And even though we got cold doing that, I don't care. It's the principle of the thing. You know, I could warm up here next to a fur. Because we do need to cut a fur down anyway. Let's do it. Yeah, I like the little light thing around the fire. That's that's part of the new animation stuff they added in. Like the, what do they call it? The effects. It's part of the new effects they added into the game, which is kind of cool. I like it. It adds a little more dynamic effect. I mean, you don't have to play with it on. It probably hurts performance a little bit as well, but, you know, what can you do? There we go. So I got 3 more fur. Ooh, Sylvius! Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much, Sylvius, for the raid. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, raiders. Sylvius Slashy, how are you today? If I can spell you right, there we go. Hopefully that spelled your name right. I'm horrible. Oh shoot, we need to drink that down for this. There we go. We're gonna drink that all the way down. There we go. Let's also go ahead and bandage ourselves real quick. There we go. I hate having that. But Sylvius, I hope you're having a grand day. I hope your time in Long Dark went well. We have 14 more days in this zone. So we basically have 2 weeks left in this zone right now. Janet, thank you for the $9.99 super chat over on the YouTube side saying for your beautiful dish art. Oh, well, you've funded a beautiful dish art project now, Janet. So you'll get a special plaque underneath that dish art that will say this was partially funded by Janet. Okay, I can't really do that, but in my mind, that's what's happening, okay? In my mind, that's what's happening. Is you're getting partial credit for that. Caradrin, hello, how are you doing on Twitch? Hello, hello. But thank you again, Sylvius. For those of you coming in from Sylvius's channel, thank you so much for joining us. We've got about another hour of Long Dark that we're going to play, and then we're going to be playing a little bit of the new Storms Brewing update in 7 Days to Die after that. But we got about another hour in Long Dark to play, and I'm glad to have you along for the ride. We are doing our 50 days in every zone challenge right now, so we are getting close to the end of our time here in Pleasant Valley, but we're not quite there yet. Now, how transition caves work in this challenge is that we can go into them, we can go through them, and loot them, but we can't stay in them. We can't sleep in them. We can't just warm up in them. You know, we can't just pass time in them. So we can go into them and loot them and get all the stuff out of them. But beyond that, we can't do anything else in them. And we can go into them from either side. We could go into this one from Pleasant Valley like we're doing now. Or once we start spending time in Coastal Highway, we can then go through it in Coastal Highway and pick up the coal. So we can enter the cave when we want to, but we can't stay in it. I'm going to go on the other side now. Mainly we're just doing this to grab some coal. We may not even take all this coal with us. We may leave some of it here in the cave. There's our stem. Nice. I think we got 3 stems now. Ah, we got another hat too. Yeah, we got 3 stems now. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's outstanding. It's fabulous. Oh, and by the way, technically anything in this cave, if we leave stuff in the cave, we can't pick it up again. So it's not like I could drop a pry bar on the other side of the cave and then pick it up when we enter it from Coastal Highway. Now coal, fuel, that's a toll freebie. We can leave it in the cave and just come back and get it later. From either side. Fuel I don't mind, but any supplies, no, we can't do that with it. Can't do that. We aren't going to allow ourselves. That would just encourage me to stockpile supplies in this cave and then just access them from either Coastal Highway or Pleasant Valley, depending on which side we needed them from. And we aren't going to allow ourselves to do that. It just seems a little cheesy to me. Hey, scrap metal. I like that. Nothing in there. Hey, we got a little jacket. Not too bad. I like a little jacket. We can rip that apart for some cloth. Boink, there we go. Actually, you know what? Let's we're gonna be coming right back through here. Let's leave the coal that we found so far. 20, well, we found 19 coal because we came in with, we found 20 coal because we came in here with 2, I believe. So we found 20 coal so far. Usually this cave's good for about 30 to 40 coal. Oh yeah, we're getting the good coal now, baby. Oh yeah. Let's go. Dead body. The torch does weigh a ton, Janet. You also have to understand, Janet. Will is very dramatic. He's a big drama queen. And so when he throws a torch, he really wants people to know he threw the torch. He's like, I'm throwing the torch, really heavy torch. It's a heavy torch and I'm really throwing it. It takes a lot of energy to do it. He just wants everybody to think he's really cool, you know. Ah, another hacksaw in here. Very nice. Very nice. I don't think I've seen the hacksaw there before. But yeah, it's part because it is heavy, but it's mainly because he's a drama queen. He just likes he likes the drama.
I need to drop something.
You ain't dropping nothing, sir. See right there, drama queen. I gotta drop something. Dude, you're only at 42 kilos. Shush. Zip it. Let me show you Exhibit A. And another toolkit here too. Hey, a box of matches as well. Nice, I like that. Give me that box of matches, baby. Oh yeah. Let's go. Alright. Well, we'll leave some of our coal here. Let's leave like 25 of it here. There we go. Because that we can just pick up whenever we want. That's a total freebie. That'll help us when we want to go fishing. I just mainly wanted to clear the coal in here because we still have like 14 days to go before we come back in here and go to Coastal Highway. And that means we can pick up more coal when we come back through. It's all about maximizing that coal because in 2 weeks' time, the coal will pretty much have totally respawned in here. So we should be able to get like 30 or 40 coal out of it again. Because in Coastal Highway, we are definitely going to be doing a bunch of fishing. Coastal Highway is going to be our fishing expedition. And also, we already have a quest for the trader right now. Because we talked to the trader in Pleasant Valley. So when we go to Coastal Highway, we already have a quest and we're going to be doing that quest. Because we got this down here. These are active trades for the wolfskin blue pants, the potato, old mill flour, salt, and advanced guns. Because I figured why not? We can read the guns books. We could actually get if we can buy gun books from the trader, that means we could actually get guns to level 5 without ever firing a shot. Which would be kind of cool. Especially since we don't even have access to guns. We don't even have access to them. Guns go bang. Yes, point the open end away from you. That's the real takeaway. Empty end goes that away. The open end goes that away. It goes away from you and towards nobody else. Because you don't want to hit anybody with the open end either. One potato, I know, one potato, but hey, at least we can get potatoes and carrots from the trader now. Which is so nice. Before we couldn't get them from him, so it's very nice that we can get them from him now. But yeah, one potato. One potato, two potato.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, you will carry whatever I want you to carry, sir. I once sat on this cliff and sniped a bear. That was a lot of fun. It might be a golden potato, you know? Do you have ptarmigan down for trades? Yes, I do. Yep, I got tons of ptarmigan down. I got a lot of it, Ratcha. I've been killing a bunch of ptarmigans, so. I mean, I don't have a bazillion of them, but I have enough for trades. Oh, Jesus Christ. Good Lord. Good God, man. How dare you? How dare you do that to me? I came back with 100 down from Sundered Pass. Sundered Pass does have quite a bit of ptarmigans in it, yes. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. What's that, George?
Oh
my.
Oh my.
I know, George. Oh my, oh my. Our last torch, boys and girls. Then we need to light a fire and make some more torches. I like going down the slopes. Whee! It's like we're skiing. Sometimes there'll be tools on this card here. I haven't seen any for a while, but I know for a bit there was definitely some tools there. You were a dual flask broth man? Nice. Nice. Well, Janet, if you put 7,000 hours into this game, I think you'll probably get pretty good at it. That's what you gotta do. Yeah, I once found a hacksaw there. Yeah, I did. I did once find my hacksaw there. It was very nice. It was very nice. Ooh. Come on, little fire. Come on, little fire.
That did it.
Crappy torch. And a little bit better torch. Another crappy torch, but hey, at least it was a torch. There's a decent torch. That's a decent torch. And not such a great torch, but that's okay.
So tired.
We are very tired. We are very, very tired right now. But hey, we got a bunch of coal now, so that's good.
Drop any of this gear.
And we got 27 coal to drop here. Nice. How much longer am I going to be streaming some Long Dark? For about another 40 minutes. And then we're going to be doing a little bit of 7 Days to Dewey. Now I wonder if we are building the... Oh, I got that for the meat. I need the cedar for the furniture bench first. The meat curing box, we got that. I got the salt, but I need the cedar first. So let's go ahead and drop 8 of these. There we go. These I'm going to put over here. We're going to try making the meat curing box. Because I just want to do it just because we can. Got another one of those. Then we got all these torches to break down. Let's break some torches down. The moose head's looking at me longingly. But how you doing today, Kenneth, by the way? How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Ooh, I'm just kind of yawny today. I don't even know why. I don't even know why. Let's get like a couple hours of sleep. I'm not gonna sleep for long. I just want to get a little bit of energy. We do need to trek back over. Maybe get some food. Oh, nope. Guess we're eating cattails. Oh, Jesus criminy. Lady Q with the 200 bits.
Hope you're doing well.
Thank you for the 200 bits there, Lady Q. I'm doing good.
Heart.
Hello to you. I'm not doing too bad. Just kind of muddling through the day, you know? But how are you, Lady Q? I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. I think I will eat my box of crackers here eventually. I'm ready for a nap myself, but if I go to sleep now, I won't sleep tonight at all. Yeah, I know how that is all too well. I'm the same way. It's like I could take a nap, but I wouldn't get up. Okay, day went fishing. Got a flounder for supper. Oh, nice. Very nice. Well, congratulations. I guess I can leave my bottle of cooking oil here. There we go. I could travel back over to our cave. I think I might just do that. I think we'll grab... Excuse me. We'll grab a few coal. I'll grab a... Do I have sticks on me? I got sticks on me. I got the book on me. I'll grab one more. I'll grab 2 more coal.
I'm not sure why I feel so tired.
Oh, I do need to tear those apart, so I'll harvest these up. I was hoping the storm would stop. But I guess it's not going to. Okay, I guess we're sleeping here for the night. Never mind. You're doing an outer pilgrim run. Holy crap. That's crazy. I guess on Pilgrim it wouldn't be as bad, but still. An outer run is always nutty. I'm like, no, I like going indoors. I like going inside. No, thank you. Not for me. Those crazy outer loper streamers. Jeez Louise, man. Those outer lopers. Outer lopers? Outer lopers? Outer misery? Yeah, that don't sound like fun either. 134 days. All right, let's check the stats, boys and girls. We've got 35 days here now, so we got 15 days left in this zone. And so far, we have killed... We've had 294 close encounters with wolves. We've distracted 6 of them with decoys. We survived a moose attack. And we've snared 225 rabbits and killed 268. Trying to figure out where all the beds are. Eventually, we'll go to Voyager, then Stalker. This should be fun. Then Loper. There you go. And we've killed 17 ptarmigans. Let's see. How much ptarmigan down do we have? We have 27 ptarmigan down right now. So we aren't doing too bad on ptarmigan. Not too shabby on the ptarmigan down. I'm just going to keep repairing my stuff, because why not? What is my... Okay, so it's only going down about 5% each time. What is my mending at right now? So we've got carcass harvesting and cooking at 5. Mending is at 3. Archery's at 2. Rifle firearms halfway through 1. Over halfway through 2 on that. And over halfway through 4 on fire making. So that's not too bad. We are a little hungry though.
Ubu, sit.
Sit.
Good dog.
Good dog. Good Ubu. Good Ubu. You know what? Boink! You might remember where this title is based from, The Trouble with Ptarmigans. The P Trouble with Ptarmigans. What is that based from? The Trouble with... What is that based on? It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it.
That's done.
The trouble with tribbles? There we go, yes. That's it. Yep, that's it. Okay, thank you. It was driving me nuts there. I was thinking of it. It was like on the tip of my tongue and I just couldn't think of it. Hey, I'm not a very bright person. I just do the best I can with what little I have, you know what I'm saying? Are these cedars? These are cedars. Yeah, we're just gonna... Oh, Jesus criminy. Good Lord. Yes, these are cedars. Thank you for the 300 bits, Lady Q. My goodness. Thank you so much. You're so generous. Trials and tribulations. Tribulations. What is a tribble? Tribble is basically a little furry ball that was on Star Trek.
Pretty well.
And they basically oh, and it was and they basically multiply. They're sort of like space gremlins. They multiply with water. If you feed, they're like gremlins. You don't want to feed them or put water on them. Now, I think they multiply with food very quickly.
I could eat anything right now.
I know you could, buddy. That's the sucky thing. We gotta get back over here and get something to eat. I guess I can't eat my crackers. Let's eat the crackers. Let's get those down. There's a crossover CGI episode of DS9 Star Trek. They're born pregnant? Okay. Hey, I'm doing good, Sylvius. Just lurking for a post stream supper. That's totally fine. My run's going good. It's going good. We got 15 days left to go here. You could feed gremlins up to a certain point. Yeah, I think so. I think you couldn't do it at night. You didn't want to do it at night. After night hours were off. I think I heard a wolfie coming nearby. We're gonna try to avoid him and kind of stick up into the trees here. Oh shoot. Especially now that we have no torch. Let's get a flare out just in case. You don't want to get tribbles, not tribbles. You don't want to get gremlins wet? No. Gremlins, you can't feed gremlins after midnight. That's what it is. Yep. And you don't want to get gremlins wet at all. After midnight, it's okay for feeding Gizmo. Yeah, if the gremlins get water on them, they get like little pustules on them that spawn out more of them. If they eat after midnight, they turn into what are the gremlins called before? What are they called before they turn into gremlins? There was another name for them. Mogwai or something like that? Yeah, okay, yeah, it is Mogwai. Okay, perfect. The Mogwai.
Too much stuff to carry.
Oh, Jesus criminy. Dude, I got rabbits on me. Chill out, bro. I'm on mute, so I'm going to ask chat, will we ever have a Long Dark 2 with co-op? Well, yeah, there's Black Frost coming out.
All I could think about was food.
Yeah, Dark. Oh, so he's on. He's muted. Okay, I got it. Yes. Yeah, Black Frost is long dark too. All right, let's get some meat off this guy. Let's put the meat out here. I don't want to cook it up quite yet. We'll cook it up when we, once we've harvested these guys up. Still early in the day. We'll get all of our bunnies running together. It's a bunny run. There we go. All the bunnies are happy because they get to play together in heaven. Yay. Yay. And yes, Dark Frost will have multiplayer too, so that will be interesting. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to make the game work or not work, but we'll see. It'll fundamentally be a different game than Long Dark. Because Long Dark is not really a game that is designed for a multiplayer experience. Whereas Black Frost will have that available to it. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it'll be Hinterland's first go at a multiplayer, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. Can I get a Maglin's Fire going? Probably not. Oh, I can. No, I didn't want to use the fur. I needed that fur. No.
Come on.
Fail. Come on, fail. Just fail. This one time I wanted to fail. Oh, man. I needed a cedar. That cedar I needed. I needed the cedar. Damn it, it's not going to fail either. Son of a biscuit. Now I'll be one cedar short. One freaking cedar short. So annoying. I don't even turn on the trader. I feel it ruins the solitude. Oh yeah. I mean, at least, you know, the thing that I like, Lady Q, is at least the trader is not like an actual NPC in the game. He's not just there hanging out at a camp or something going, hey, welcome in, trader. You know, at least he's not doing that, thank goodness. That I would just be totally against. And I'm glad they didn't do that with him. Because that would have sucked. Yeah, you can see his boat, but you never really see him. I honestly, Lady Q, I was really worried they were going to actually add like a, you know, a physical trader into the game, like the Grey, you know, basically sort of how the Grey Mother and stuff is in the game. I was kind of afraid they were going to add something like that into the game, and for me that would have ruined it too. I don't mind a disembodied voice on the radio. That's fine. Can we get Trader Jen? Oh, hell yeah. That'd be kind of nice. I mean, Trader Jen is pretty nice. She's got the goods. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I don't want to see his boat either. You're like, I don't want him around at all, god dang it. Stupid traitor. He's a traitor to his kind. Alright, let's go out and see if we can find another cedar. I think I'll take these couple honks of rabbit meat back to base with me. We got enough torches now. We can probably carry him back with us. Even if the wolves come over to us, we can scare them away. Looks like the wind's died down a little bit, so that's good. Few set in my long dark ways, I suppose. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. There's cedar down there, but there's also wolves down there.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh boy, there we go. Damn wolves, I tell you, man. If I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck at all.
That's done.
Why does it feel like that's just gonna blow out when I start chopping this limb? Nope, it didn't. Okay, we're good. We're good there. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Let's go. Let's go. We got what we came for. Okay, two things I don't like since the last installment of the DLC. I don't like the random appearance of timber wolves. I don't like wolves of the summit. Yeah, wolves of the summit is kind of annoying. I don't actually mind the random appearance of timber wolves. It does add a little bit of excitement into the game for sure. I guess the only thing I don't like is early game. It kind of sucks if you get timber wolves. Say, you know, you spawn in Timberwolf Mountain, you got timber wolves all of a sudden. Now, wolves at the summit, that is kind of wild. That is kind of wild. But I do, on the flip side of that, I do like the fact now that Timberwolves are not always up in Bleak Inlet and Blackrock. I mean, there's a chance they'll be up, but they're not always up. You know what I'm saying? No, don't run the way I'm going. No. You aren't supposed to do that. You're supposed to run away, you stupid wolf. Yeah, I mean, I always thought it was... I think it's kind of weird having wolves at the summit. Because, like, what are they going to survive on? You know? Why are they there? Okay.
Might have to drop some gear.
Now, we should... Oh, it's almost dark. I don't know how that works with crafting this stuff. Oh, I guess you can craft it in bits and pieces. Okay. No. Oh, we could have finished crafting it while the Aurora was going on. That sucks. Oh well, life goes on. Oh, that makes me sad. Alright, there we go. Need a couple pieces of meat. We'll have to travel back up there and get some more meat today. But, this should work out okay for us.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Oh, you can't pick it up once you put it down. Hey, look at that. Now we can start making a meat curing box. Faith with the 69 months. Thank you, Faith, for the 69. Whoa. Never thought that would come out of my mouth. I'm thanking my viewers for 69s now. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not saying nothing, I'm just saying.
Resubscribed for 69 months.
But thank you, Faith, for the resub. I do appreciate that very, very much. We are still in Pleasant Valley. Yep, we are still in Pleasant Valley as of right now. We do need to go get some more food. I think what we'll do is we're going to travel down to the barn where we have all of our food. We're going to grab what we can down there and then torch walk our way back up here. Let's see if we can get a Maglin's fire first. Yeah, I still have some fuel on me. I'm going to drop these couple cedar here, though, because I don't need those on me. There we go. How much coal do I have? 4. Let's grab 2 more just to be on the safe side. There we go. I don't know if the weather's going to be nice enough to get a Maglin's fire or not. We'll see. I'm not thinking so, but we'll check anyway. No. That's sort of what I thought. We'll see how far down here we can get before we have to light the torch. I'd rather not light it if we don't have to, but if we have to, we have to, so. Eugene accidentally kept hanging up on him, and he was quite annoyed. Trader only gets mad if canceled trades or call him up too many times in one evening. So you kept calling him, Janet, then hanging up on him, calling and hanging up. I'd get annoyed too. I'd get annoyed too. I'd be like, are you just trolling me right now? It's sort of like the modern ding-dong ditch where you just, you know, call him up and go, yeah, kid. Yeah. Just kidding. Next thing you know, Janet, you're going to be calling up the trader going, hey, is your refrigerator running? Yeah, you better go catch it. Then the trader will hit you back with the your car warranty is running out, and you need to, we'd like to extend it for you. I'd like to get your warranty extended on your car there for you if you'd like. Oh, at least we're getting down here pretty good shape. Usually the road here in Pleasant Valley is not too bad. There's another torch. We'll grab that too. Our litter of torches here. Definitely if I had any control of what comments I made to him. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, you don't. That was one fun thing I loved in EverQuest 1, is that when you talk to NPCs in EverQuest 1, you could pretty much type whatever you wanted, and as long as there was a keyword in there that they needed to have, they would respond back to you with whatever the next response was. But you could just mess around with them. You could say all sorts of things to them in EverQuest 1. It was so fun. Watch out for my bear buddy. Yeah, my bear buns buddy. Yep. Is that like asking him if he has Prince Albert in a can? Well, yeah, it is. And then God be, you just have to be like, well, you gotta let him out.
I'm a leaf on the wind.
Oh, Jesus criminy.
Watch how I soar.
I am a leaf on the wind. Watch how I soar, boys and girls. Oh, cool. I'm just hoping the bear's not right around the barn when we get up here. That would really suck. We do need to go inside, though, and sleep for like an hour and get warmed up. Captain Crunch in a box. No, I only have Captain Crunch in a bag. Well, you better get him out of there or he's gonna suffocate. I wish they'd make the bear more noisy again. Used to be the bear was so loud.
Some days the bear gets you.
The bear used to be so loud you could hear him from miles away. And now he's like, he's almost on top of you and you can't even hear him. Yeah, we got a little bit of food here. Just a teeny bit of food. And we'll have a little bit more now. See how that is? Let's grab the hide. Another hide. A couple of cured guts. Beautiful. Let's get the rabbit meats out of these guys. Oh, I have a second hacksaw. I should have left that behind. I have enough food. I can just hibernate till it's time to leave. That'd be boring. But that would be boring, Hallis. Yes, I could, but that would be boring. That would be boring. I don't want to do that. Oh, by the way, boys and girls, I believe, so I participated, you know, in the streamer weekend thing, and I'm pretty sure that by doing that, I hope this is still good, but I'm gonna try to do a giveaway today for a code to 7 Days to Die. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that here. You know, we're gonna start that up on our 7 Days to Die stream, and do that. But yeah, he's like right over there. Little dang bear. So I got a code. I'm going to be trying to do that. So if you don't have 7 Days to Die and you've been wanting the game, in about 15 minutes we're going to start playing some 7 Days to Die, and we'll get a little giveaway going, and like an hour or so into it, we'll give away a copy of 7 Days to Die, or at least we'll give away a Steam code for 7 Days to Die. I'm hoping the Steam code works. It was given to me by this group that's affiliated with Fun Pimps, and I got it in reward for doing the streamer weekend. So hopefully it works. I'm hoping it does anyway. We'll see. And if it doesn't, I'll figure something out, so. Alright, we're all healed up now. Got our hypothermia healed. We good? We good to go? I think we're good to go. Alright. Just about died doing an infested clear in the desert. Oh yeah, those are nasty, aren't they? Okay, so he's right over there. Can I get a Maglin's fire going? No. I'm at 36.
I need to drop something.
Let's get the hell out of here. Oh my goodness, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Time to move it, boys and girls. Woo! There we go. Fly, you fool. By the way, Subnautica just released a video today for Subnautica 2. It's sort of a behind the scenes. It doesn't really show a lot of gameplay or anything, but it was kind of like a behind the scenes view of some of the stuff they're doing. So it's kind of cool. Might go check it out. It's like a 4-minute video on YouTube, so go check it out sometime. Only saved by my stun baton and pump shotgun. I'm glad I finished the shotgun book series. I was able to pop holes in the house and escape, and then fought them all off outside. Yeah, the pump shotgun is amazing. I finally upgraded that as well. You hate infested? I actually like infested clears. I don't think they're that bad. I mean, they can get hairy, but I kind of like them because I like getting that loot at the end. I like getting that infested cash at the end. But yeah, today in 7 Days to Die, we are going to be kind of doing POIs and getting ready to move to the snow zone. Because we got the snow badge, but I need to kind of get prepped to move to the snow zone, which means we're gonna have to pack a lot of stuff up. We're gonna have to find a place in the snow biome that we want to live, but we sort of need to progress through to find out where the trader is in the snow zone. So we're gonna be doing a bunch of quests, a bunch of POI quests to get ourselves advanced on that front, and then go find the trader, and then go set up a shop near the trader, or set up a house near the trader. So, should be fun. Should be fun, because the snow zone is where I want to do that, and then I also want to eventually, I'm going to basically build my own base. I'm going to build my own base in the snow zone that we will use as a horde base, as well as a crafting base. We've done that once before, and it was really nice. We're going to do it again, because I like it. So, my fault, fell into a death drop. Never ever voluntarily into a death drop. Never ever fall voluntarily into a death drop. Yeah, death drops are horrible. So sorry, still here just at a restaurant with friends. Oh, you don't have to be sorry about that. I hope you're having fun, Lady Q. Hello, Mr. Wolfie. I like you, Mr. Wolfie, but not that much. I would think you wouldn't even go near something titled Death Drop. Yeah, well, unfortunately, sometimes you can't see them. Sometimes you can't see the death drops. They just happen. They're kind of annoying when they do, though. Especially if you're not prepared for it. That's why I usually try to have, like, backup plans and ways to get out of houses. Well, I actually, Lady Q, probably would go see a sign that says Death Drop and go, I wonder what that looks like. And go over there and take a peek, you know. I'd go over there and, like, be like, what's down there, I wonder. I mean, you gotta investigate that stuff, though, because you wouldn't know what it was otherwise. Your backup plan was the shotgun. I don't value his character. I don't value my character's life so much as content. Well, hey, that is true. That is true. It's all content, one way or the other. That's the thing you always got to remember as a streamer is whether you die or not, one way or the other, it's content. There is a lot of deer down here. I wonder if we could get the deer. To run towards wolves. Stun Baton is a tier 6 with stun repulsor, and I finished the tech book series. Oh, nice. So it claps. Yeah, stun Baton is just way OP. Bye, Tylea. Have a great day. Thank you so much for coming by, darling. If you do play some Dune, let me know what you think of it, Tylea, because I know you really like Conan, and you really like Valheim as well. So let me know what you think of Dune if you play it, how it compares to those. And thank you for giving Tylea a shout out there. I do play a ton of Dune. Oh, okay, you play a lot of Dune as well? Okay. In fact, you were just playing it. So everybody go give Tylea a follow. Check her out sometime when she's online. And playing some Dune Awakening. I was also in the closed and open beta for Dune. Okay, gotcha, okay. Yeah, I just don't know with Dune if I could play it like once a week and really get any sort of enjoyment out of it. It seems like one of those games I would have to play consistently to really advance and feel like I was getting anywhere in it. And I just don't have time to do that right now. I can barely keep up with Long Dark, 7 Days to Die, and I want to get back. I want to get back to get back into some more Expedition 33. It is a lot like Conan, but then it isn't. Yeah, well, I mean, it's like Conan and Valheim in the way it was like, not in the actual. Oh, my torch just went out. Son of a biscuit. Not so much in the actual game itself. Like, you know, there's going to be different mechanics, but just how the game's set up. Sort of the over-the-shoulder third-person view. You go around, you have to, you know, start at nothing and start building yourself up. So they should not call it Dune. It's not the movie at all. Well, yeah, I mean, they should have called it maybe like Battle for Arrakis or something, you know. But, you know, they want the Dune moniker on it, Farmer Marks, because with the Dune name on there, they know they will get more people interested. All right, Lady Q, see you in a bit. Have fun with your friends. I was in the closed version, then they opened it up for a week, then closed it again until the actual launch. They opened it and closed it. Opened it and closed it. All right, we are back. Oh, I have my food. I need to drop that off outside.
Gotta go.
We've got food on us, boys and girls. Yay! Lots and lots of food.
Goddamn freezing.
We got 15 pieces of meat there. Nice. Nice. Okay. So, let's grab our salt. Grab our woodworking tools. And we're slowly working our way over here. I wonder how this is gonna work. I wonder how this is gonna work here. I don't know if we can do it in 6 hours or not. I don't know if we got 6 hours of sunlight left. We're gonna try. There we go. Okay. That's only 10 kilos. That's not too bad. We do need to go out and get some meat. And grab a little bit of our water. And then I got to figure out how to use the curing box. I've never done it before. We made the curing box, but I've never actually used the curing box before.
Have a little sleep.
Oh, and it's an Aurora, so yeah, we gotta eat and then get the hell back inside. Yeah, we ain't staying out here, that's for damn sure.
Need a drink.
The open beta people were able to stream and talk and promote it on their channels, but not so much on the closed beta. Yeah, I saw a few people do the open beta on it. All right, so let's get the curing box.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Now, I'm not sure if the curing box can be moved once you put it down. So we're going to move this chair over here by our statue. I want to put the curing box kind of right here. What's the front of it, I wonder? Is that the front there? I think that's the front there. Oh. I don't know how to use the curing box. Okay, so do I put raw meat in it, or can I put cooked meat in it? I don't know. Let's grab a piece of cooked meat and see what happens. I honestly have no idea. I've never used it before. Grab a couple pieces of meat. Well, it looks like it already has salt in it. It has 10 kilos of salt in it already. Nope, it won't let me put that in there. It must have to be raw meat. Yeah, it probably has to be raw meat that I have to put in there. Okay. Raw meat or fish? Okay, so I gotta put some raw meat into it. So we'll go get our rabbits tomorrow. We'll put some rabbit meat into it and see what happens. But I'm tired right now, so we need to... Alright. But hey, we got the curing box! Yay! It's 10 kilos. We ain't gonna do nothing with it, but we actually got one. Got the meat curing box. We also have a nice woodworking table over here, which we could, or the furniture workbench, so we can make stuff. We can make mounted fish. We can do all sorts of stuff on this. Framed hockey jersey. All right. Pretty sure some of that salt is to make the device. I don't believe the cured meat has smell to it. I think that's the big advantage to it, is it does not have a smell to it. But we'll have to try that out next time. All right, boys and girls. Well, I am gonna bid you adieu on the long dark side for today. We are gonna play a little bit of. I'm not ignoring the chat. I'm not ignoring it. Ugh. I saw that Janet said you need raw meat, so best use rabbit meat. Okay, cured meat doesn't have any smell. Awesome. And by the way, thank you for the sub there on the YouTube side as well, Dean. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, I totally am though. I totally am. I will ignore chat as much as I can. Get a little more sleep. There we go. Alrighty, we are up and ready to go. There we go. Alright, so next time we will be going and getting some rabbits out of our traps, bringing the rabbit meat back here, throwing it inside this curing box, because see, it says it has 10 kilos of salt. Can you add salt to it when it goes down? Or do you just have to make a new curing box once you lose the 10 kilos? Thank you. Or do you just have to, do you have to just make a new box once the 10 kilos of salt is gone? I don't know. Do I know right now when I'll play this again? No, I don't know. I'm hoping to play a little bit tomorrow. You can refill the salt. Okay, that's good to know. I'm hoping to play again tomorrow, Janet, but if I do play tomorrow, it'll probably be starting at like noon or 1. So I'll probably be starting about an hour before now. And then going for like 2 or 3 hours before I have to go into work. I worked 3 10s in a row. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if I do stream, it's only going to be for a couple hours, and it'll probably be like this about this time that I'm streaming. So I'm hoping to stream a little bit more tomorrow, though. So how do you complete the trader in the trader trial in this challenge? So Ranson, so what I'm doing in this challenge to do the trader stuff is that once we've been to Coastal Highway and lived our 50 days there, we can return to Coastal Highway at any point we want and just turn in a quest and then leave. And then we can return, turn in a quest, and leave. We can't really stay in Coastal Highway for very long, and we aren't actually going to be doing his quest. I'll have to see about that, if we even do his quest until we're all done with everything. But we are going to allow ourselves to go and turn things into him at times if we want to. But probably we won't do the Trader Trail thing until we've completed all of the zones. That will probably just not do it. But we will do some trades with the trader throughout it, Ranson. And just go ahead and do trades here and there with them. But we'll basically, like, if we're in Mystery Lake and we get another quest, we'll take the stuff there, drop it off, and then just go back to Mystery Lake. But Mystery Lake is really the only one we're going to be in that we'll be able to contact the trader and get quests from him, because there's a radio in the Mystery Lake camp office. So you can add salt. Salt usage is the same no matter if you put in 1 or 20 kilos of meat. Oh, okay. So it's better to load it up with as much meat as you can before you do it. Hey, Marley, how you doing? Just want to quickly ask, did Ath lose his run in Pleasant Valley? Nope, but that's the file we were just on. We are on day 136. So we got about 13, 14 days left to go before we're done in Pleasant Valley. And we just made ourselves the meat curing box so we can now cure meat, which should be interesting because I've never cured meat before, so we're going to check it out next time. But we will be back tomorrow playing this about this same time, probably starting up maybe like 40 minutes before now, and then going for about 3 hours because I'll be leaving for work at about 4 my time. So yay. All right, well, we are going to switch over and play a little bit of 7 Days to Die before I head off to my mom's to do some yard work and stuff at her place today. So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, all that good stuff. And we'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes on the YouTube side with 7 Days to Die. Get up and take a stretch. If you want to come back for 7 Days to Die, that's great. If not, I totally get it. And I'll see you later on. Bye! Alright, so for those of you